Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Christopher Williams, and I was going to do a live stream of a new game, Metro 2033, but I can't get it to work. I'm still trying to figure it out, and it probably will work, but probably as soon as I end this live stream, which is funny, huh? Sorry it took so long. Let me go and do this. It took so long. At least I know I'm playing. And stuff. Sorry, this is a bit of a problem. I mean, I can continue to look at some stuff and have some fun, but once again, I'm sorry I couldn't get my game up. Let's see. Let me show you some of my artwork from my upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs, at least. I've been trying to get it to work all day. I unloaded it and then reloaded it. Maybe I'll try installing all of Steam on my system. All right. Let me go over to, share screen. Oh, we have someone watching us. Thank you for checking in. Let's see. Here's a page from my upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. You can see I really did well coloring it. Here's here's the first page of my graphic novel. It's pretty good. But you can see I improved greatly in coloring when you compare it to this newer page. Newer page. I'm continuing to increase my ability to do better artwork. In fact, you should see the latest artwork I'm doing on the latest page I'm drawing out. It's coming out very well. As you can see, it's doing well. Let's go over here. Maybe bring up a couple of black and white pages for us to look at of my line art. All right. Let's get this and you for right now. Here we are. Here's the black and white line art. Here's the colored version. As you can see, the coloring I did here really complements it. The page and stuff. The page came out beautiful. If I blow it up a bit, you can see the details more often. Look at that face on Buick Starpoon. You know, the idiot space captain who's the archenemy of Deathmug. As I've explained before, that Scumdogs is a parody of 80s cartoons who, in the future, these are all a bunch of superpowered athletes, the Scumdogs are, who got banned from sports and decided to become supervillains. Deathmug and stuff like that. Let me go down to the cover. Is the purple guy, while Murder Mouth and Sloppy is the blue guy with the top hat, and the pink guy is Sloppy. Behind them are E.T. Allen and another of the Scumdogs. They are currently chasing down my parody of the Smurfs. Don't feel bad for these guys. They're not actually good little guys. They're evil bastards. They're evil little things. They're evil littles. Evil little. Well, Deathmug there is basically a parody of various villains from 80s cartoons. He's got a skull face like Skeletor from He-Man. It's also a silver mask like Cobra Commander and stuff. Let's see. He's also purple like the Shredder. Then we have his two witless minions, Murder Mouth and Sloppy. They're just fun. As you can see, this is the first cover I've done, and I already got a few other covers that are going to be ready to be used. Let's see. Let's go over here. 4 minutes in. Not bad. The artwork on here is really good. I really worked making this cover work. Let's see. Let me show off some more of my arts. Here's another page. Here we have Papa's Snore, the lord of the snores and stuff. The leader of the snores, actually. You can see I really worked good on this page. You see the anger in his face. You see him basically looking right here, and his Snorlings ask him if he's all right. He screams because he's so angry and stuff. And there's another panel with this picture where we have the Scumdogs running past this statue, and it literally looks good. We see Deathmug, Sloppy, and Murdermouth in front, while we have E.T., Allen, and Schortenstein just in back. This page came out really good. Right there, stuff. Now, you're going to love the fully colored version. In fact, I could show off the fully colored page of this right over here. Let's see, where are you? Here. And stuff. Just a moment, folks. All right. Looks like it's updating for a moment. Now, let's just go back over to the artwork we were looking at. Here are some more pages I have. Here's a page. As I said, if you compare it to my later efforts, this coloring is pretty good, but it could be better and stuff, especially if you compare it to this page that came out so good. All right. All right, there's this. As you can see, I really did good on this page. It came out very, very good. As you can do, you can enjoy all of this artwork as well as some in my upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs, and you'll love it. Here we have Buick Starpoon, basically. Yeah. Oh. You can add these in the file menu. Maybe do this now. No. All right. Right there. Here it is. Looks pretty good, huh? You can see the snores are purple. And if I blow it up, you can see the mud dripping off of them. Maybe I'll have to redo this page. It came out pretty well, and I really like it. You can see the entire setting now with the Scumdogs. Looks pretty good. Really stands out, huh? Now let me get a few more of the colored pages up so we can look at them. Let's see. Which page should I pick? I have this pages I haven't really shown off colored yet. Let's try this one. Here's this page I've shown off. Here's Deathmug. Look, love this panel here, how angry he looks. See? Look at that. Looks great, huh? Look at the background too. Look at that, huh? I might have to redo these pages or hire a real colorist, but I'm doing pretty good. My coloring came along pretty good. I just need to do something a bit better. All right. But I gotta tell you, I really like what I did with this panel. All right, good. Let me look at this. It's definitely not as good as the line art, though the coloring here did come out pretty good. I mean, if I compare it to some of my line art and stuff, you can see how I could really do better. So I might have to redo these pages. Either way, it's coming along pretty good. All right. Now let's go over here. 9 minutes in. So I guess I can go cancel this stuff out. All right. Let me get this stuff exited out and stuff. Let's see. And stuff. Here we have some of the pinups I've done for the Scumbag. Here we have Hair Mill Doctor, and we have Miss Breasty Melons right here. They came out pretty good. The colored versions I have, if you have, are right down here as well. There are a couple of more of the Scumdogs. Here's the colored version of Hair Mill Doctor. And you can see I really have improved in coloring. This is one of my later efforts after finishing part of the comic book. So yeah, maybe I'll just go back and fix those pages and stuff. All right, let's go over to maybe Indiegogo. Standby. I was hoping to play a game while doing this. Stuff. No, whoops. All right. All right. Here we go. Looks like Gray Matters. It made 1,460. Not bad. You Don't Know Jack is made 21,000. The Lost Pages is made 25,343. Back to the Presses. Not bad. Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet has made 1,072,000. Not bad. Stomp right there. Cyborg USA is doing pretty good. SOS Volume 2 graphic novel. Already out? 30 days left, 1,230. Ooh. Going for 3, not bad. It's already made a lot of its money.
SOS chronicles the misadventures of 3 superhuman brothers in present-day New York. In Volume 1, the brothers started a monster hunting business when creatures from a dimension called Abyss invaded New York. In this 55-page sequel, the brothers are taken to a hellish planet ruled. In this 50 from a dimension called Abyss invaded New York. In this 55-page sequel, the brothers are taken to a hellish planet ruled by the sadistic Queen Lizabella, where they must fight for their survival and find a way back home.
Not bad.
They must fight for their survival and
looks pretty good. The SOS Volume 1, Volume 2, plus Ashcan, 50 USD. SOS Volume 2, $15. Volume 1, Volume 2, 35 USD. I think I can still get the original. Maybe. This looks pretty good. Look at that artwork, huh? Stretch Ashcan. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. Looks like a good book. Going back it. They made 3 campaigns and they finally making it off the bat. All right. Let's go down here. There's that. There's Totally Red Adventures. Right. Let's do this. It looks like Thrashers didn't get funded. Too bad. They might try it again. It looks like a good book. All right. Let's go over to Bounding into Comics. Ethan Kennedy provides new details, direction of Star Wars. Batman and Wormy opens up an investigation into Ray Fisher's Justice League claims against Joss Whedon and Jeff Jones. Oh, annoying. All right. Brock University professor Tim Rickon accuses Alien and Predator films of reinforcing black racism. Brock University professor Tamara Katoshi accuses Alien and Predator films of reinforces anti-black racism. Listen, the blacks in those movies were awesome. They got killed, and for God's sakes, the only survivor in Alien was a female. And the only reason Arnold Schwarzenegger survived was he was a soldier. The alien, they didn't know what they were dealing with. Just because the black characters got killed doesn't mean it was racism. There were a lot of white characters that got killed, for God's sakes. And Jesus. Oh, this is bull. Or are you saying that the Predator character and the alien character are black? Because the Predator has dreadlocks. And the Predator and the alien is just black colored. It's a giant bug monster, and the other guy's a monster too. They're not human. Article claims that iconic alien predator creatures that reinforce anti-black racism. The claim is based solely on the creature's black appearances, according to the author. Listen, the only thing with Predator being black is that he has dreadlocks. That's it. The alien is even worse. It's completely absent from anything being human. It's just black colored. Like them to be white, well, then that's right racism. Oh, in fact, the alien's little form, its baby form, is white. It grows into a black creature. How's that? On August, independent news site The Conversation published how Hollywood's Alien Predator movies reinforce anti-black racism. The piece is written by Brock University professor of sociology Tamara, who's an idiot. This is stupid. The piece opens with Katosis asking what makes black people and more likely than others to be killed, beaten, tortured, and raped. No, it isn't, you stupid. By white police officers and vigilantes? By white police officers? Huh? No, that's a complete lie, because police officers also go after white people as well, equally. Jesus. He goes on to answer his own question, saying a culture and history of racist representation may be something to do. No, it doesn't. Your one argument here is the fact that the Predator has dreadlocks, while the alien is black. It's meant to... He then asks without question, the black creature is just... The alien is just black, colored black. This is unbelievable. Has there been considerable tolerance among the majority of white people for animal-like demonic representations of black people in media and popular culture? The short answer is that you're an idiot. Animal-like demonic representations of black people? Listen, if a black person is turned into a zombie in a movie, does that mean it's racism? There are black zombies, there are white zombies, there are aliens here who are and this doesn't even account to the aliens that are completely non-human. The only thing with the alien being remotely like that, and besides, black people aren't tar black like the alien. It's not human, and it starts out, and its other forms are white-skinned. Then it turns black when it becomes matured. Well, the only thing being, and if you didn't notice it, the Predator is white-skinned. It just has dreadlocks. If you didn't notice that, the Predator is white, you know. Your argument is stupid. It has no basis in reality. It's all right. The Predator is white-green, but it's white. But it has a black aspect to it with the dreadlocks. Okay? It has dreadlocks. And that's it. To go with the mask, because it was a fantastic design. And you don't need, and if you're arguing that for basically for the fact that for race, listen, white people can have dreadlocks too. Your argument is the answer is that we're dealing with a culture of domination, he writes. A culture of domination. Bull crap. That's a lie. These people just wanted to tell a good story. culture that thrives on the sexualized demonization. Oh, jeez. He then asserts the alien components with the trap of black women as alien breeders. He asserts the alien components with the predator riffs on images of black men as dreadlocked, violent, and superhuman. It should be noted that at no time has anyone related to either of these franchises declared that either Xenomorph or their tailored predator representatives of black individuals. To justify these claims, Kurtzman infers socio-political parallels in these films where none truly exist. Much of his piece centers around his claims of historical instances of anti-black racism rather than any meaningful discussion of the respective film's content. Yep. Katusha presents the compiler Black Woman to Alien. Ridley Scott's Alien franchise with its vicious and endless breeding carbon black alien mother came at the height of neoliberal experiments in the U.S., especially in all-out assault on black people. What? Bull! It's an alien movie that has the creature basically go after all humans. Oh, this is unbelievable. Kartosin went on to say, in the context of anti-black culture, the film signifies the black woman is an unkillable and ceaselessly breeding alien who threatened the body politic. In terms of set by historian Lothar Snyder's white supremacist book, The Rising Tide of Color, that a black woman's sexual return is imagined to signal genetic extinction of the white. A black woman's sexual reproduction is imagined to. Imagine as a. And you're doing that with Alien. Point out that the claim that Xenomorph represents black women is based solely on the reading of a book written by a genuine white supremacist, a citation which may lead some to realize how absurd and disingenuous Katusha's arguments are. Yeah, because how does that have anything to do with an alien, an actual threat to humans? You mean the fact that a breeding black woman is somehow basically the same thing as parasitic aliens that basically attack humans? No. It doesn't. There's nothing with it. The aliens attack humans. They are weapons of war. They have nothing to do with black people. They don't even look like black people. Yes, the actors can be black, but that's not the same thing as actually being an alien. These guys aren't human. This has nothing to do with it. You do the same thing if the alien was probably gray or something, or green. In fact, that's true because the orcs are basically representations of black people too. Oh God, even though they're green. Jeez, you have nothing to stand on here. Your argument is bull. This same form of writing, true of his discussion of the predator, as Katusha spends most of his section discussing the claims of historically racist stereotypes. Katusha writes, in the context of racially charged whites' anxieties about an immigration and social order, the historical demonization of black men is a trope, a stereotype that easily maps into a Semitic typecast in the 1987 Hollywood film that launched the Predator franchise. Despite this note, the fact that Predator has never been or nor intended to be a representative of black men just states the Predator depicted a black, dreadlocked, large, and super virile male in a way that converges white art with white political history. This stated without a hint. Oh, you mean that he was a tough black man, and you don't see the fact that you're basically saying that's a bad thing, that he was virile and superhuman and basically near unkillable. Who also went after other black men as well, apparently. Who, mind you, this skin is white, and that white men can have dreadlocks too, and that the alien predators are not human. Your argument falls into crap. You're basically the same kind of argument that people will say that lolly art of drawings of lollies is basically sexual abuse and pedophilia, even though they're drawings. They are just drawings. These are aliens. They're fictional. Your argument, and I can just say, they're fictional. They're fictional. They have nothing to do with reality. Your argument is false. By this point in the article, most readers may ultimately realize that Katusha is reverse engineering outrage. She's attempting to force a narrative. Yep. And just stupid. which is stupid. As with more disingenuous contemporary sociopolitical arguments centered around popular culture, Consists claims that the only way to move forward involves various admissions of guilt from general groups of unassociated. You're not going to get those admissions of guilt. Not anymore. And look at that. The predator is green. Well, white, green. Somehow he's black. He's not black. That's completely non-black. If you're going to make arguments that he's somehow based on black culture, that's not really that. If anything, the predators are more closely related to samurai. So you could argue basically Japanese culture. I mean, they look like they're wearing samurai armor. Mostly. Look at this. Yeah. They don't look black. They look more like Romans, or like I said, samurai. They look like they're wearing. Yeah, they look like they're wearing samurai armor. I mean, look at the dreadlocks. It looks like the headdresses of samurai. More than black people. He begins. He basically demands a bunch of racism and bullcrap like that. I don't really want to read it. Unsurprising, Contoso's final suggested actions that white people need to critically examine what their whiteness is. This will spark the call for whiteness to be. You want us to be die just because we're white? Well, you can go sit and you can go die yourself. If you ask for white people to die, you can go die. Jeez. YouTuber Mr. H reviews coming on Contoso's article and took him to task for this. Yeah, probably because he's an idiot and stuff like that. Mr. H also says there's no legitimacy to any of his points. There is none. This is bull. See this? Kathleen Kennedy writes new on the future direction of Star Wars. Do I want to read this? We've been at this for 27 minutes. Sorry if I got really angry with this. This is just getting me angry. Listen here. In the movie, there were virile black men who died fighting the Predator. In fact, most of them were white who were fighting him. And stuff. I'm pretty sure they were mostly white. Yeah. Right there. One of them was Native American. There was a white guy, another white guy, like that. Are there any others? Oh yeah, a woman survived who wasn't white. Jeez. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger did win. This is bull. What to do. Maybe I want to look at something else. Let's try Disney Star Wars is dumb. I haven't read it. Kathleen Kennedy discovers books. Hal Hickel can't retrieve virtual bacteria from the memory hole. Let's look at this article first. Hal Hickel can't retrieve virtual bacteria from the memory hole. Hal is like the Energizer Jackson during an interview trying to prove that Islam is a race by pointing out to WordPress that was written by another SJW. Yeah, Islam is not a race. It's a religion. Really compelled to manufacture nuance after also being called out for conflating Islam with race. Director Hal Hickel excoriated. Being divisive with this, whoa, you must be so proud, is unprofessional, especially with the company you work for in your bio. You must understand that people will see your tweets and see your bio and immediately think that you represent that. Sorry, no, that's not how free speech works. I'm free to speak my mind in politics no matter who I work for. Who I work for? Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but you don't expect people not to be critical of you when you make mistakes, like saying that Islam is a race. No, it's a religion. Who do you work for? Why aren't you concerned about speaking your mind? I don't work for anyone. I'm also a film major, just like you. However, when I became employed by a professional company, I won't be on with the company I work for in my bio talking about politics. I want to keep my job. Yep. Well, Hal Hickel just keeps basically sprouting his endless nonsense. Hal is apparently unaware that he works for a company that would fire you for expressing a political opinion on Twitter, but he can hardly be blamed since Lucasfilm has worked overtime to throw Rachel Maduro away, her at least. Well, Rachel Maduro. Readers of this blog may recall voice actress Rachel, who starred as General Leia on Star Wars Resistance. Rachel posted a harmless impression of Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. Unfortunately for Rachel, the good doctor was politically charged because she was the collective's great hope in preventing Kennedy being appointed to the Supreme Court, but Ford wasn't at all she was cracked up to be. To briefly review some facts about Dr. Ford, Miss Ford was first proposed witness claimed to no knowledge of any assault. Miss Ford has charged her story many times. Discrepancies in Miss Ford's polygraph tests have raised some questions. The other two men claim to have assaulted Miss Ford rather than Kavanaugh. Miss Ford's high school yearbook demonstrates multiple photos and references to binge drinking and the accompanying joy of not being able to remember any of it. Attempts were made to cleanse the internet of Miss Ford's yearbook pages. Miss Ford's ex-boyfriend claimed that Miss Ford helped a friend prep for a possible polygraph test in the past. After being forced off social media because of her impression of Ford, Rachel was quietly replaced with Caroline Hinsey in Star Wars Resistance. Lucasfilm worked overtime to dig a very deep memory hole for Rachel because it appears that Rachel has been removed from all MDB.com listings of Star Wars, and the show does appear to be on Rachel Bato's MIB listing. Doesn't appear on Rachel Bato's IMBD listing. So what Hall really meant to say was that if you end up working for a company that fires you for expressing wacko SJW views, then you should keep the job search going, because it's not clear that Higgle would have any problem with the firing of Rachel Butera for posting her political view, though a satirical impression if he's even aware of it. But the collective should be aware, because even wacko SJW political views are basically just going to get them, or just bad. Though, to be fair, Marvel contractors are now keeping their job search going for a variety of other reasons, too. All right. Let's see how Kathleen Kennedy. The director reports on comments. Oh, yeah, it's an ever-evolving process. When I personally... it's an ever-evolving process. When I personally come into this, George had already been having conversations with his previous actors, Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill. There was a saga that fans loved and never finished. Let me read that again. Oh, yeah, it's an ever-evolving process. When I personally came into this, George had already been having conversations with his previous actors, Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill. What she's going to be writing about, huh? On her, basically in an article she was making with The Wrap. Oh, yeah, it's an ever-evolving process. When I personally came into this, George had already been having conversations with his previous actors, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill. There was a saga that the fans loved, and he never finished. He always talked about doing 9 movies, and he was ready to compete. And so our focus had been from the beginning on finishing that saga. Yes, Kathy, perhaps you've heard of the treatment of the sequel trilogy that you destroyed, that George wrote, that you and Abrams. And now we're stepping back. Stories have been told with this universe over the last 40 years, and there's now that realization that this is a mythology that actually spans about 25,000 years, and you really want to look into all the different stories that have been told, whether it's in the books, games. We just need the time to step back and really absorb. No, you're just basically trying to, find any way to save your job and basically not look like the absolute wuss that destroyed Star Wars. You and Bob Iger. What George has created and then absorb what George has created and then start to think where things might go. That's where we've been doing. And we've been having a great deal of fun doing it and meeting with lots of different filmmakers and talent. There's so many films out there and so many filmmakers that have been influenced with Star Wars for so long that it's a fantastic opportunity. What you've been doing, huh? It's a fantastic opportunity, my butt. You've destroyed it to get of who wants to be part of this. So what we're doing, so that's what we've been doing. Not really. You've been basically making the fans, dividing the fans, and basically no one wants to go see your movies anymore. Over 4 decades of dialogue with the works of Joseph Campbell, now there's a realization that this is a mythology. Now this is a mythology. And now she's staying to look at books. Behold, at Cathay previously insisted on at least twice that there were no. Chrissy insisted on at least there. Oh, she's going back to the actual original Star Wars lore that was created over 40 years because they have nothing else to draw from because they can't do anything that would people would want to bring them to the movie theaters. Well, that's true. That is completely true because she's an idiot. So she's going back to the original Star Wars novels. Well, that's not good because most likely she'll probably end up destroying them. Well, probably. Yeah, but she won't be doing it. She'll be out of the door. But Disney will probably keep hammering away at it and probably fail. And I just hope Disney does die and Star Wars and Marvel go to someone else who can do them better. Because I really hope that does happen. Looked at these two articles. That's pretty good. All right, 35 minutes in. Let's see that. Let's look at some more Indiegogos, huh? What to look at next? Let's go over here. Now, maybe I'll do a shorter live stream today because if I do do another live stream today and get my game up and running, maybe I'll do that. 8 Graveyard Shift Volume 3, 8 hours left, $176 and $85. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's Hybrids. There's T-Burn Throttle is out of... is that. There's Teether. We could look at Fatal, which is one hell of a good-looking book. Right. There's Ventferless, doing well. Vatidia, Totally Rad Adventures of Zira. Basically, a cave woman going up against thugs in New York City when she gets transported there. Let's take a look at the artwork because it's really good. This book looks great. It's got some incredible. Look at that. All right. Huh? Look at that artwork. Not bad. As you see there, she's going up against, criminals when she gets transported into the future part of the city. And, she gets, what looks like to be one hell of a fun-looking comic book. They've already made, 4,960, and they have 5 days left. Hopefully they get another 30 days because they've made a lot of money on this book. I have to say it looks good. Let's go over here now. Look at this. Look at this stuff. SOS Volume 2 graphic novel is doing good. Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet has made $1,072,789 and is just going to continue to make money as it keeps going steadily up. Ooh. So that's good. Very, very good. She at the Tower of All That Is Known. Not Funny Through in Demand. Let's take a look at this. This book looks good. Got some great artwork. Here's the interior art. Yeah, it looks good. I didn't even know about this book, but it's made $26,842, and this is the first time I've seen anything for it. So that looks good. Maybe we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's go look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. Let's go look at updates real quick. July 17th. Here are the PVC figures and what they look like. There's Cyberfrog and there's Salamandroid. Now, you can go buy them each or buy and stuff. But I'm already getting Cyberfrog because I already backed for the Ides of March cover, so I'm glad about that. I plan to back again for, well, 2 more books. The Salamandroid book and the Jar Lee cover, because I want to keep all backers Cyberfrog 2 recommend receive your Chromium variant of Wrecked Planet, bonus Cyberfrog Heartsick horror comic, Salamandroid Color Zine classic repaint comic, 6 trading cards, 2 giant dazzling stickers, Cyberfrog keychains, Cyberfrog PVC toy. Yep. Salamandroid I'd like to get, and I want to back it again. There's the both Frog and Salamandroid, 35 USD. You can get the actual guy for. So it looks pretty good, huh? Let's see if they've added any new artwork down here for us to look at. I'll get them delivered to me in the chicken box. There's this. Go down here. Oh, more artwork. Here's this. And we see this now. And there's this now. It looks good. Looks very good. All right. I was going to look at something else. Wasn't I? Damn it. All right, we're over here. We're at 42 minutes in. Doing pretty well. If you want to leave any chats, go ahead. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah. You want to come in, Hoth Rebel 86? I wouldn't mind talking to you for a bit. I wouldn't mind that. I've been trying to get you on one of my live streams while I'm playing a video game. So you could be do running commentary and stuff like that as we play through it. I thought it'd be fun. Either way, it was good. I'll get my game up soon enough and stuff. What to look at next? Let's try tabletop games, maybe. All right. Hall of the Rainbow Mage. New. Let's see. That's 6 days left. It's made some money. I like what I'm looking at here. The Hall of the Hall is a challenging mid-level site-based adventure designed for Hall. Is a challenging mid-level site-based adventure designed for 4 to 6. While investigating the disappearance of Londo Brighton, also known as the Rainbow Mage. While investigating the disappearance of Londo Brighton, Londar. The party stumbles across dark, twisted plans and deadly. The party stumbles across dark, twisted plans and deadly secrets to make things worse. The traps and creatures left behind by Londar hampered the party's attempts to find out what actually happened. Londar had illicit dealings with the Thieves Guild, for starters, and as if that weren't enough, threw in a rogue baron, a powerful magical artifact known as Hargon's Pyramid, at a forgotten temple of a war god in Mixwell. The characters will end up following a strange path as they trace down the fate of the Rainbow Mage with deadly surprises at every turn. The book will be over 50 pages long once the layout is complete, making it one of the largest books we ever offered on Indiegogo to date. It's the project. New Mentor games for Indiegogo are simple, focused, and short in duration, 2 to 3 weeks. Fast delivery of PDF once funding is completed. Limited to a single title. Have options priced between $5 to $30. Stretch goals and projects bonuses. If any of them affect the principal award, usually both the PDF. The stretch goals and project bonuses, if any, affect the principal reward. Are the stretch goals and project bonuses, if any. All right, stretch goals. Stretch. All right. Whew. All right. Project. Are the only guaranteed method to get the premium print copy. Note the softcover version of this is printing will not be sold in our website. CFAT. Are the only guaranteed method to get the premium print copy. Note the softcover version is the printing. Have a simple fulfillment process that does not use. That does not use that. Premium means heavyweight, glossy interior pages, enhancing the art and color elements. The thick, glossy cardstock brings out the vibrant color of the cover illustrations. These are the nicest softcover books we've ever sold, and we only print a title this way once. Looks good. Wow. Very nice. Looks like a good-looking book. PDF only, $8 USD. One softcover book, one PDF, $25 USD. One print-on-demand book, one PDF, $25 USD. Two softcover books plus two PDFs, $48. Two print-on-demand books, two PDFs, $48. Looks good. Looks very good. This sounds like a great game. Okay, this sounds like a great game. All right, let's go down here. 1970. All right. What to look at next? Let's go to writing and publishing. Virus in the city. A lab goes. A dog named Musk and a nerd named Duke will save the city from a contagious virus. All right. Let's see. All right. Vatican Championship Wrestling, an epic saga of the squared circle. Looks good. 1,824. Vatican Championship Wrestling, fantasy pulp novel. Vatican Championship Wrestling. Okay. All right, let's go back up here. Let's go over to video games. There's Deuce. Got 2 days left. It's made 5,559, 111% funded. Cool. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Or I was looking. All right, looking. Looks good, doesn't it, folks? Not bad. There's another couple of good-looking games. So maybe I'll look at some of these trailers again in a little bit. All right, looks this. This works. Maybe go down a bit further. Valencia Krios Spear. There's Skuld against the Beck Prairie. Desolatum. Good looking game. It's. Not bad. What the heck? I'll look at part of this and stuff like that. I want to see some of that, what they were doing again. Now look at this, what they're. It really does look good. I mean, it looks good, very good. It's interesting, I have to say. It looks more like a like an interesting little thing. I mean, for Deuce here, it looks like good. It's this too, like that. Maybe better go over to something else now. Go back to comics. There's Fatal. We also have She. Looks like a good-looking book. After buying her only daughter a deadly and neglected bounty hunter, discover her next job jeopardizes the only thing she has left: her secrets. Her only daughter, a deadly and neglected bounty hunter. She at the Tower of All That is known as a brutal action-packed sci-fi graphic novella from award-winning Ryan K. Lindsay and Stir Chris Penn. She is available now. The most beautiful. Looks pretty good. Looks very good. Got some good-looking artwork. Who will love She? What do you get when you travel to the Tower of All That is known as the campaign? She at the Tower of All That is known as a 64-page oversized format hardcover graphic novella featuring a special die-cut translucent helmet cover sure to be unlike anything you've seen in the game. Higher pledges. Group She. All right, looks good. All right. Doesn't really tell us much what this is about. All right. It looks pretty good, huh? It's got only made 26,842. And the artwork in the interior of the book is pretty good. I've seen better artwork, but this is good enough for a graphic novel. Definitely looks like something interesting. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Should I look at this trailer now?
She, at the Tower of All That Is Known, is our brutal, action-packed sci-fi graphic novella. After burying her only daughter, the deadliest bounty hunter in the galaxy discovers her next job will jeopardize the only thing she has left, her secrets. In this self-contained, oversized one-shot, you'll see just how far she will go to protect the one truth she truly cares about. G'day everyone, I'm Ryan K. Lindsay, an award-winning Australian comic book writer, and I absolutely love diving into the emotion.
Not bad. Not bad. I don't think looks pretty good, huh? That's she. I don't want to look at the entire trailer because it looks like it's going to be him just talking and stuff. We have Super Dead, which is doing pretty well. We have Hybrids, which has made some good amount of money. And The Impossibilists. Looks like another looking book. What else is there to look at? You know what? Let's take a look at Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. 8,000. Bigfoot Bill 2, Finger Poseidon. Bill novel. There's that, 56 minutes in. We had some good fun, huh? Looked at some of this stuff. There's Fatal again. Go down here. The Expendables Go to Hell continues to keep funding, which is good. It's made $268, $438. So yeah, that's doing well. Battle Brick Road is made $69,710. So yeah, that's well and truly good. Teether, not bad. Battle Brick Road is doing awesome. Let's see what else to look at. Graveyard Shift only has 8 hours left, so if this might be the only chance you might, I think you might want to go and back it now before. Remember, it's a good-looking book, and you can get all 3 of the graphic novels at one time, or rather, a combined version of them. So you might want to go get Graveyard Shift Volume 3 while you have the chance. Not to mention there's other stuff coming with it. Looks very great. Let's see here. 58 minutes in. Now, if I could end my live stream now because remember, I'm going to keep trying to get my game up and stuff and try to start do my game now. I mean, I'm only doing this. Or I could keep going onward for a few more minutes. It really doesn't matter. But after this, I'm going to try to work on my game. I have stuff to do. Get that done. Let's see. All right. Yeah, maybe I think I will do this. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to... go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, okay? As well as going over to, go over to Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that's great and it deserves more subscribers. As well as go over to Creepy Little Book, who does live streams every night around 10 o'clock, and you'll love his videos and stuff. That's Creepy Little Book. Go and subscribe to him. And also go and subscribe to Robot Co-op. Robot Co-op needs more subscribers, and they are great. As I said, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, as well as go over to Library and BitChute and subscribe to my channels on those 2 websites. They're both under the name Comic Freak. Okay? Let's see. And remember, I'll be back again tomorrow for another live stream. So, okay? Sorry about cutting it short. Well, okay, I'm not really sorry, because if I can come back, I'll be able to do another live stream and play my game. So I'll see you all again then. See you later, folks. Bye.